Hey everyone, my name is Leslie with Candle Life Company. I make videos all about making, selling candles, and also providing you with any tips and tricks that you can possibly and successfully implement into your own candle business. Welcome. Okay, so I'm super excited. Forgive me. Again, if you keep on seeing me look down, I'm just looking at my notes, but I'm super excited. This is our 8th video on this channel. I did say this week I wanted to knock out 3 videos, and I sure did, and I'm so happy. So in today's video, we're going to talk about inventory, right? And ordering your supplies. So, in regards to making sure you're getting a list, you should get a list together of the supplies that you're going to need. And I'll go ahead and just name a few things, right? So, it's just a general list of supplies that you should have, right? So, of course, wax. By now, you should know what type of wax you want to use. Jars. By now, you should also know what type of jars you want to use, right? Wicks and wick tabs if you're going to use the wick tabs to secure the wick inside of your jar, or there's other ways that you can secure it. I've seen other candle makers use hot glue. So there's other methods of going about it. I use wick tab stickers. That's just the best thing for me. So that's one thing that should be on your list. Warning labels. You need to have warning labels on the bottom of your candle jars. Also candle labels. Now, whether that's going to be you making and printing out your own labels at home, right? Or you're going to go through a printing company that's going to do the labels for you. Also, packaging. Packaging is very important, right, in your candle presentation. And also, shipping packaging is a part of it. And shipping packaging goes very much in depth. Are you going to use packaging peanuts? We need to make sure that this package is getting as intact as possible to our customers. All that great stuff, right, is included in that crinkle cut paper. Are you going to use just a thicker version of tissue paper, right? They have like the craft thicker version of it. Also, all your making supplies. Okay, so melting pots, right? Scales, thermometers, etc. Your fragrance oils. By now, you should already kind of have an idea as to what fragrance oils you want to use in regards to your candles for your inventory, right? So these are just a little bit more on a general aspect of the supplies that should be on your list so that way you can go ahead and order it. Now, it is a very interesting question as to how much inventory I should start off with. How many scents should I have? Honestly, this is going to be an individual basis by basis type of a case. So having 4 to 6 cents, I think, is perfectly fine. I believe I started off somewhere around 7 or 8. So that's what I started off with. But you can always keep around the 4, 6 range. If you want to go ahead and even do 7, 8, that's perfectly fine. In regards to how much inventory you should have, like already made in stock, ready to sell candles, I would say about the same thing, anywhere from 4 in stock to 6 in stock, or even you can go up 7 or 8. When I started, the inventory that I had in stock to go ahead and for my customers to be ready to purchase, I had 4. So like I had about, I believe it was like 7 cents or 8, right? I had 4 in stock of each of those scents. So those are also other things for you to go ahead and think about and make sure that you have ready to go sellable stock when you launch. Now, in regards to keeping track of your inventory. This is very important. Not just on a not just for you to personally know how much inventory you have on hand, but as well as for like end of the year taxes, things of that nature, right? So I would highly advise and recommend for you all to research and try to see what inventory system you want to get set up with. But there is one that I have been using since I launched, and it has been so good to me. Okay. On the free, okay, because they do have the upgraded plans from the free plan, okay? But they do have the free version, and it is called Inventora. Now, Inventora is and was specifically created for candle makers. It is so awesome, and I want to do a deeper dive on Inventora, where I'm actually showing you the demonstration on how to go ahead and actually integrate and put your products together in there. So it's so cool because it'll have like its supplies tab, and then it actually has the products tab. So the supply tab, you go ahead and you just put in all the supplies as you're receiving your supplies, right, that you've ordered, you can go ahead and put it into like jars. I have, just for example, I have 24 jars available, right? You would put that in, and it's so cool because it goes so much into detail, like where did you buy it, when did you buy it, how much did it cost. So it'll then start breaking it down for you. How much did each jar cost you? So it's actually a really awesome system, and I love it. And then once you have all your supplies in there as the individual materials, you can actually go ahead and start creating the products, the candles inside Inventora. And it is so, so helpful because you're going to actually see how much each candle costs to make. It is mind blowing stuff. I love it. So that's also how it helps calculate for us to know how much we should be charging our customers for our candles. Now, disclaimer, because I am only on the free plan, there are some things that are obviously not available to you if you continue on the free plan. Like, I cannot integrate it with my Shopify because I do sell through Shopify. I cannot integrate it with Shopify. So every time I make a sale, it'll automatically prompt and update Inventora that, a candle minus candles, right? Or if I am out of stock, it'll prompt my Inventora out of stock, right? So what I like to do, and this is personally me because again, I am on the free plan of Inventora, is I already have in mind as I am packaging my inventory, right? My candles, okay, -1. I only have, let's say, 4 in stock left, right? And I will know then how much I need to replenish personally myself. That's what I do on my own. I'm also always looking at the amount of fragrance oils I have and the amount of wax I have, the amount of wicks, everything. So manually, I'm actually doing it on my own. Okay. And when I see, okay, I am running low on something, I just jot it down, make a list of it. So I know I have to order that ASAP. So what then is the purpose of Inventora for me? Honestly, I go ahead and I use it. I update it once a month. This is just for at the end of the year tax purposes for myself, my business, right? So I go in once a month, maybe once every 2 months, and I will then manually do an audit. So I would go and start counting everything individually. That's what inventory is. Every single label, every single wick, every single candle, even in stock. So I go ahead and I make sure that I get it to as detailed and accurate as possible when I manually go in and do my own inventory on Inventora. And so I will have that link down below for you guys in the description so that you all can go ahead and go on Inventora, sign up. It's for free. It's free if you stick to the free plan, right? And if you decide that, you know what, for my business, first of all, the plan price is good and you need to upgrade for the Inventora, the other features that it offers, hey, go for it. That is totally up to you. It would be your call for your own business. I'm just letting you all know that I have been using the free plan since I started, and I've been perfectly fine doing that myself. Like I've said, I do want in the near future do a demonstration on you just of how Inventora works, break it down for you, and actually show you just how like mind-blowing that website is. I'm not sure if they have an app, to be honest with you. I have not looked. I've only ever used them on my desktop or on my laptop and even on my iPad. So they're compatible, at least with website wise, with those devices. And so I want to go ahead and do that in the soon, very soon near future for you all. And meanwhile, just again, take it with so much ease. I know that launching a business can be stressful because it was very stressful for me in the beginning, especially when you're new to the game. Um, but what I can tell you is that once you get past that testing phase and you research and you already know the look, the presentation, the vision, the mission for your business, for your candle business, it makes things run a little bit smoother. It's just now getting this list together so that way you can order everything. And once you order everything, then wait for everything to get delivered. And I promise you, it's going to feel like Christmas morning. You're opening all your goodies and you're going to have so much fun with it. Another thing, too, that I have forgot to mention is that make sure you have a designated spot for everything in regards to your candle business. And what do I mean by that? Like, okay, so where's going to be your main workstation? Where are you going to primarily make candles at? Where are you going to store these candles? Remember, candles do need like depending on the wax you use, right? 10 to 14 days to cure before you can even sell them. So where are these candles going to sit while they're curing? And where's all your packaging going to end up being stored, right? So, I mean, shelves are a good thing. I have bought my metal racks from Ikea. I can go ahead and link those down below. Any tables, folding tables, I have two, which I have purchased from Target. And my actual work table is from IKEA as well. And so you see, these are the little things that, are going to have to come into mind so that you can decide and make space now for your candle business. And one last piece of advice I want to give to you all that makes a whole difference. So when you're packaging an order for your customers, it is something very thoughtful, okay, to do. If you send them not only a candle care card, which these, if you sign up for Canvas Pro, which that's the only thing that I've been recommending that I personally pay for, and I think it's very very highly recommendable for you all to pay for because you get so much more out of it. Is if you type up candle care cards, they'll pop up. So you can go ahead and get those. You would have to get like some type of stock card for it. So that's something else to look into. But it's nice to include that in the order. Or what you can do is Etsy's templates as well. Look up on Etsy candle care templates. Download it. Download it into Canva. You can print it through Canva. You can print it through other websites, and it'll just come printed and ready to go for you in, in the mail. So that's another good thing. And written cards. So for every customer, and I still do it up to the day, for every order that comes in, I like to write a personal card for each customer. And it's just basically stating, thank you so much for your purchase. And I handwrite them. Thank you so much for your purchase. I hope you love it. I do my thing. And then I'll either sign my name on it, or I'll stamp my um my business name on there, because I have a stamp for that. So you see, like, all these little things start coming into play, and that's just something really nice. Another thing to look into as well is, are you going to give anything like a little freebie, like, are you going to give anything for every order that's being purchased, whether that be a box of matches, whether that be wax melts, right? So that they can so you can include another scent in there. Maybe they might like it and come back and purchase that candle, in that scent. Or a mini tea light, right, in the scent, right? And again, if they like the scent, they'll buy it in a bigger size. So these are all like little things to kind of start as well thinking about, and seeing if you want to implement that into your business. I think it's just something very thoughtful. And even though, yes, the costs do add up when you are ordering your supplies, these are just one of those things that it's like, not that you don't pay any mind to it, right? Because it costs money to get these additional supplies. But it's just something that, when you are grateful for someone supporting your small candle business, like, it just comes from the heart, and it's like, you know what, yeah, like, I have to do it, like, it's just something, like, you invested in me, I'm going to go ahead and make you smile even more. Besides you ordering and receiving the candle itself, I want to make you smile with this nice personalized touch. So you see, these are little things to go ahead and think about. And I honestly would recommend that you implement that in your candle business. And last but not least, I want to thank you all for subscribing to this channel. We did hit 50 subscribers. I am so excited. I missed that. And I am so grateful for you all supporting my channel. I do want to also say, if you have any questions, you can go ahead and comment on this video. I will try to get back to you as soon as possible. Or you can also directly message me on IG at candle.life.co. And again, I will get back to you as soon as I can. I will have all the links in the description for you in this video as well. And I just want to wish you all a wonderful weekend. Until next time, take care.